who is the player that you guys view, and we'll just say for the purposes of this, just basic, outside of Luka and KP, that you think they could step up and make a real impact for the Mavs in the playoffs? I want to ask y'all, I want to ask the Tolos, 877-881-1053. Who do we think?
Postseason KP. Not regular season KP.
No, besides.
Kevin, but postseason
no.
KP.
I think there's three guys, so I'll let Cory pick because I have three guys in mind right now.
See, I guess the thing that I'm trying to figure out as impact is, does it have to be offensive?
Nope.
Because who do I think can be a defensive presence when it comes to either eliminating Paul George or Kawhi Leonard? Because that tandem, I think from what I saw, they have the best best scoring percentage plus minus. They're one of the second best plus minus duo in the NBA.
Okay.
And so like they've been exceptional. So if you can try to squeeze one of those guys out of the picture, and I don't care which one it is, it's probably impossible to stop Kawhi, but one of them. So I would say that it's going to fall on the shoulders of Josh Richardson to be that defensive presence that can do something. But if he gives you a 20-point night one or two times in this series, that could be massive.
Mike, who are your three then if it's not those guys, or at least one of those guys?
Well, my three is Hardaway, Brunson, and Dodo.
Okay, what's the order of that? Is it Hardaway first? Because
I think so, because he has to step up and be the third guy and be. I know he's inconsistent in his shooting percentage somewhat, but he has to. If the Mavericks are going to win this series, at the end of the series, Hardaway averaged over 20 points on 15 shots. I'm not asking him to do it on 12. I know he's not like that, but if he's going to take 15 shots a game, it needs to be over 20 points.
And of all those people, I could see them making an impact on the game. But if I told you, and I really mean this, that Tim Hardaway Jr. almost single-handedly won a game for you, couldn't you buy that with how streaky he is? I know you would still need the usuals.
Luka setting him up.
Yeah, but I told you, he goes 10 of 13 and 7 of 8 from 3. Could you not envision that exact scenario?
For sure. For sure. It would be surprising if he did it the way Jason Terry was able to do it, because Jason Terry, he didn't have a very good reputation, honestly, going into 2011 playoffs with us, because he was a playoff disappointment for most of his career as a Dallas Maverick until 2011, and everything changed that kind of perception of him making big shots. Him sometimes just get the ball to Dirk, damn it. You're not that good. And if Hardaway can be that, he'll do it in a little bit different way. Terry was able to do it more off the dribble than Hardaway can, but when Hardaway's going bad, it's damn it. There's better people on the court than you right now. Find the other people if you can't make a shot. But I get it. He always feels like he's open. He always feels like he can make the shot. And when he's hot, it's awesome.
Now, we could circle back to the
I would go with Dodo second out of my guys, just because he can have an impact. They're going to leave him open. They're not going to guard him, just like they didn't guard him last year. So he has to make them pay offensively for not guarding him and him banging down corner threes or wing threes. And then defensively, I think he's the guy that can have the biggest impact on whether it's Paul George or whether it is Kawhi, because the thing about Kleba, he will guard. Kleba's a horrible rebounder.
Right.
So sometimes you're oh, God, we took our 6'10" guy and we put him on, Leonard, that takes him away from rebounding. He can't rebound anyways that good. So, he can rebound if the ball's to him, but he's literally the worst defensive rebounder in the NBA.
For his size,
on contested rebounds of any human being.
Oh, wow.
In contested rebounds, he's ranked the worst in the NBA.
That is concerning.
So, yeah, that's my list.
Yeah, my thing about Dodo is I don't like him on Kawhi. Because Kawhi just bodies him, man.
Yeah.
He really puts his shoulder in his chest, and as much as I love Dodo's quickness and length, whenever it comes to guys, if there's a pass in the lane, dude, he's the dude I'm trusting to do what Jet used to do, and that's get the ball and take off, and obviously find somebody else to actually make the completion of the
but
goal.
Isn't Dodo better than Hardaway and Richardson. I mean, Kleba's probably not going to start. I'm not 100% sure about that.
If Kawhi decides I'm going to go to the block, you're losing 6 points if he goes 3 times. I mean, I'm just saying, and you're probably going to get a foul call at some point.
Kleba has to start.
And so, yeah, I bet it's going to be Dorian Finney-Smith, but that's the reality that it comes with is Kawhi feels like I can do anything against you down low. Now, that might be later in the second half. He might not do that early on, but it's whenever that matchup comes up that's going to be a problem. So I prefer if Finney-Smith can, be the guy that eliminates Paul George because he's more likely to try and, kill you from 3.